Hello, you chat bastards. Welcome. It is Saturday night, and hey, I know you've missed seeing my face on Saturday nights the last several weeks. Probably going through your withdrawals, your Erudi Saturday night withdrawals, and Star Wars withdrawals, all of those things. And I told you I was going to take care of you and make sure you got your Erudi fix, your Saturday night stream fix. And we have brought you something to soothe over those withdrawals, to get you back on track and feeling good. And that is with the reboot of Curse of the Crimson Throne. And boy, do we have a wonderful cast that's going to help us bring that to life. They've already not been listening. I've only given them 2 directions so far, and they have failed to do all of them. But I suspect that will be remedied in short order, I think.
Lies and slander. Lies and slander.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
That's funny.
Why is there a Randy in the chat? Just
Damn,
why?
that's funny.
Yeah, so we are here for character creation and getting prepped for a brand new show for you guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. If you're new to the channel, this is your first time showing up on Moonskull, and you're wondering who the hell I am. Hi, I'm Erudi. I am everybody else's and soon to be yours favorite, charming, most cunning, clearly intelligent, and ever so humble game master. And I guess these guys are something. I don't know what to call them, but we'll say hello to them. Let's see. Let's talk. Okay, who's probably gonna talk the most, and we don't want to eat up too much time? Probably Noelle, because she's a woman. Noelle, hello.
Already regretting coming back. Hi, chat. I missed you. I don't know why I'm putting myself through this torture. Of being a player under Erudi. I somehow managed to escape that with my tenure here, and somehow I decided to come back, and my first thing was to be a player as Erudi GMing me. I anticipate he'll kill me.
I certainly would never try to kill you, but the things you encounter, they might just try to do that, and they may or may not be fixated on you for any particular reason. I couldn't tell you why. But Noelle, you were missed. People have been asking for you, wondering if you ever found that bag of Doritos. There was a lot of excitement about your return, so they missed you too.
Well, yeah, they actually miss me. That's the thing. That's
Wow!
I don't think they've been.
I literally just tried to say something nice about you. I should play the Yub Nub song right now just because of that.
No.
That's what I should do. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to tell chat what happened behind the scenes because of this little slight you've made against me. First off, I've improved some behind-the-scenes stuff by giving everybody what are called hard links. They're links that are coded to a certain name that they'll always use. They'll pop in the right place. I gave everybody else their name. So, like JT's link is for JT, Leylines is for Leylines. I made Noelle's Doritos because I just thought that would be wonderful.
You're jealous that I can find my Doritos.
Wow! I make Doritos by myself all the time. I'll have you know. And I can have any flavor I want, and there's nobody gonna argue with me. So yeah, I was trying to set everything up behind the scenes right before the stream, and I was just being innocent me and being like, all right, I got to adjust your box here, and she is like, whoa, why are you in my box, Erudi? It's big and wide. There's lots of space in my box. I was like, oh my God, Noelle, chill, man, chill. Look at her. She's so embarrassed.
Oh yeah, I'm so embarrassed that you're jealous of my box. Look
at how...
Not everyone can have my box. It's spoken for. Sorry.
It's taken.
Oh, how I've missed this.
Her cheeks may be red, but one person whose cheeks can't be red. We've got Leylines. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up? That wasn't the worst transition over to me, so...
That's true. That was when you went from male to female, but that's a whole other thing.
Again?
Well, I was going to say I'm transitioning back. Hey, chat, I'm excited to be here. I am really looking forward to the story and the character that I'm bringing to it. I'm excited to be playing with most of my Mummy's Mask people and some new people that I've been watching very, very closely outside their windows.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm Caleb.
how
number
much
one,
did
by
you
the way.
see?
Or yeah, apparently we have 2 Calebs on the cast, so we're going to have to work around that. I thought we decided on Caleb 3/5 though. Isn't that what we decided for you? I
Oh,
thought.
that's true. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, it was your idea, by the way. Before the internet gets mad at me, that was his idea. All right.
Sure was.
I just wanted to make sure we honored what he was looking for. Honor what he was looking for.
Just happy to
Speaking of
exploit it.
ideas, never has any good ones. Well, because he's retarded. We got JT. What's going on, man?
Hello, my favorite Muppet with a toupee. How are you? And how are you, Chad? Can I just say something real quick? I'm really scared that Rhythm and Chris are in the same house because they literally have the same background quilt thing.
If they reach
That's just a
out-
moving
if they-
blanket.
If they reach out,
Moving blanket? Yeah, but it's the same one.
They're on opposite sides of it.
Yeah.
If we see
Like,
them
I
reach
think
their-
they might be serial killers together in the
You-
candy van or something.
If we see
You
them reach
leave
their
us
hands back,
alone.
Will they hold each other's hands? Like, is that?
You
leave
never
us
do
alone?
serial killing with these kind of blankets. They absorb a lot of liquid, and you can't get rid of it.
Wow.
And listen, we are 2 consenting adults. We can do
Yeah.
what we want.
Everyone else is drowning me out. What? How?
And can I just say, Erudi only calls me retarded to try and make him feel better about how smooth his brain is, and we all know it's
My brain
it's
is
smooth like ice. You could
not-
slide down that brain for miles if it was that big. But let's face it,
Do not have
couple
a
inches.
smooth brain. I have all the wrinkles every brain could ever desire. It is practically the Grand Canyon times 50 in my brain.
if your brain was any smoother, it'd be newborn.
Wow. Well,
Just saying.
speaking of smooth as a newborn, Chris, what's going on, man?
But that's when you went.
I rather like that
He's
one.
got smooth.
Smooth.
I've never had any complaints. But hello, Erudi. Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be playing with these fresh cast of faces, except for JT. But hey, man, how's it going? I'm excited for this. I've never played Pathfinder before.
He means he's played with me before, not that he's not excited to see me, folks. I'm going with that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. And hey, listen, I know my dig at you wasn't quite as deep as the others, but as we get a little more comfortable on here, you'll get it just as bad. Okay,
Right.
Just get ready for it. It's coming.
You'll call me gay, and we'll get there. We'll get there.
Well, I'm not gonna speak facts about you. I'm gonna actually make some shit up.
See, we're already bonding.
Already bonding. Already bonding. But yeah, you're going to be our new guy that we use as an example today. All the new stuff that we're teaching is going to be basically directed at you. You are the surrogate for the audience in this case.
Yay, I'm the screw-up kid.
Yes, you are the screw-up kid. You are the screw-up kid. Speaking of surrogates, I hear he's one. Rhythm, what's going on, man?
I don't know
know
where
what
you
that
heard surrogacy, but it's. How did you know?
Yeah, I just have this feeling, something about if you come out via like C-section or something, your head's a different shape. I could just tell. I could tell.
That's why I wear hats, man. That's why I wear hats. Anyway, glad to be here. I'm really excited to hang out with the cast of this thing. Unfortunately, we do have to have you as our DM, but that's all right. We'll muddle through as best that we can. And we'll at least get to hang out with chat along the way.
Muddle is a perfect way to describe it.
Wow, I am not muddled.
Muddled.
I am not muggled. I am none of those things.
You're the Henry Mudd of DMs, and I hope somebody gets that.
I liked some of the comments I was making. Noelle was just like, she was like, "What the hell are you even talking about right now?" I don't know, man.
Someday, like one of these days, we will opposite world this thing, and we'll be nice to you. But today is not that day. And
No,
I'm really glad
see,
the chat
Not
is here
this
to
day.
experience a normal day.
I already had this with the Mummy's Mask crew. They would come up with like weird schemes before they'd get on, and like one of them was to be nice to me. There was a day they were like, "Let's all just be nice to him," and I got on.
That was the worst he ever reacted. He didn't know what to do.
I was so
So mad.
confused why everybody was being so nice. They were like, "We really like what you're wearing." I'm like, "What the?" It's just my
Oh,
normal shirt.
There we
You
go.
can,
Chat says you're muffled, which I think is
Muffled.
accurate.
I'm not muffled either. I'm not muffled
You
either.
can rest assured, Erudi, this cast will very likely never get together beforehand to scheme against you because we have to wait for ley lines.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
true.
Yeah.
Hey,
you're gonna
we
be
found a way in Mummy's
disadvantaged
Mask.
on that.
We found a way.
very disadvantaged. Oh yeah, they did all sorts of weird shit. Like the other one they did was they decided they were all gonna pretend to be each other's characters, like in a rotation. So nobody was actually playing as their character; they were all playing as somebody else's. And I was so fucking confused at first, but I figured it out because I do have many ripples in my brain.
Like a grape.
Those are called raisins. Raisins. Thank you. But yeah, so I think this is going to be a great cast. We're already off to a good start. I very carefully considered who I wanted on this show, and I was like, who do I think is going to work well off each other?
And he
got
chose
stuck
us
with
anyway.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, and then when they all
end.
decline,
Yes, when they all declined, I got stuck
Welcome
with these
to
guys.
the C team.
We're the guys who showed up.
Yeah, so I had a good cast in mind for you, chat, and this is what we got instead. So hey, we're gonna do what we
You're
can do,
welcome.
and I think it'll be all right. But yeah, so what are we gonna be doing? We're gonna be playing Pathfinder for Savage Worlds. You guys should be familiar with that by now. It is more or less my go-to for the most part. Eventually, I'll be running some other stuff, maybe Legend Seeker down the road. But for right now, this is what I enjoy running, and I really wanted to finish the story I didn't get to finish telling for you guys, which was Curse of the Crimson Throne. Unable, to do it the way we were doing it before. I was like, well, what if we reboot it? What if we reboot it with a cast who is I've interviewed these guys, I've poked their brains, they didn't watch the original run, so they are just as blind as any new player would be, but not as blind as you, Chad, because I know you've watched everything I've ever done. But they are totally clueless as about what they're about to run into, and so yeah, I can't wait to tell this story and actually see it through to its conclusion. It's one I was very excited about in the first place, and I think these guys will do a spectacular job with it. The characters they've given me are their characters, and we're gonna see how they pan out. How am I doing for volume now, Chrysanth? Have I made it a little bit more proportional? I mean, I can, Chrysanth, if you'd like. I could show our DMs on stream if that's what you would prefer. Oh, she's gonna yell at me so much now. She's gonna yell at me. Uh-oh, did I just disconnect?
Lower and lower until it's just nothing.
Okay, I did disconnect a little bit.
There's always something coming out of his end. Let's be real about
So
it.
I'm going to talk about everything that we're going to be doing
And going
today.
in.
The stream, the purpose
Right,
of
Randy?
it, besides the fact that we want to rib each other and have a good time, we get character art to make things look nice for you guys, and we want to have a nice professional looking show with a good intro done by Alaska Jeff. I know you guys love Jeff. That stuff costs a little bit of money though, so we what we do is we come on here, we let you mess with the cast and mess with giving them curses and benefits and bennies and convictions, all sorts of things through super chats. And then we take that money and we use that for the show production. So this always turns out really nice. And this time around, we thought, we call them character creation streams. Usually we just do kind of like character discussions, but maybe this time we'll actually show you what it looks like to build a character in Savage Worlds. So that's what we're doing here today. I'm going to tell you what the menu's got on it here in just a second. I did want to point out one more thing, though. We're doing a little giveaway. So if you guys notice in chat, Streamlabs is spamming over and over again that there is a raffle going on. If you hit ! and type raffle, you'll enter into that and get a ticket. You do have to be on the YouTube side for that. It doesn't work in Kick, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Yeah, if you go over there and you are a follower, you could enter to get a ticket. If you happen to be a subscriber to the channel, like a paid member, it actually gives you 2 tickets. And at the end, we will pull a winner from the raffle, and that person will win. I've got a collection of the system that we are running. So it's got we got the bestiary, we've got the advanced player's guide, the companion, and the core rules that we will send to you as the winner of that. So at the end, when we've met our goal, we'll do off that raffle and let you guys know who won, which means you do got to stay here till the end because we're going to call it out and figure out how to get in touch with you. If you're not here, it makes that kind of hard for us to do.
What did you call the monster book?
Called it a bestiary.
Bestiary,
I thought he said.
bestiary. It's spelled bestiary, okay? If you're
That's how-
Erudite.
right, that's the legitimate spelling. Is just because you're a heathen and can't read and pronounce it bestiary, it's all right.
Is it
It's all
full of bests or is it full of
Bestiary.
beasts?
right. It's got beasts, but it's not full of beasts. It's got all sorts of things in there, which are the best because they're mine. They're my monsters, which makes them the best. So it's the
It's the
bestiary.
bestiary.
The smoothest of beasts.
Yes, that is correct, Jensen. Because this is not a D20 system, unfortunately, we can't really mess with stats too much. D20 is a lot more flexible in how far we can fuck with that, but we can't really do that here because the swing in Savage Worlds is just so great. When you increase a stat by 1, you increase it by a lot. So it's a much bigger thing. So yeah, let me read to you what your options here, chat, just in case any of you are illiterate and can't see what we have over there in the video description. I want to make sure you guys know what your options are. Of course, I've got to be literate enough to actually find my own menu. So give me 1 second here. I do not have the illiterate hindrance. No, I don't. Here we go. Got it.
Hooked on Erudi phonics.
So you guys have the option to bless or curse the cast. Here's your options for blessings. I give a big thumbs down to these. You can send a $20 super chat to give a player 1 Benny. You can send a $50 super chat to give a Benny to 3 players who have the least Bennies. Tiebreakers will be rolled. You can send a $100 super chat to give a player a floating blessing, which will be some sort of perk or bonus that will apply to them for the entire campaign. It also adds a conviction to the lottery. What?
She's posting facts about this. Never mind.
What is going on? What?
Just read the super chats, bro.
I
Just read the
made it at the super chats yet. Is there what? Let me look and see what's going on here.
Hugo von
Can't even focus.
Hohenlanderberg,
Oh
the
no!
Bishop of Constance,
Not
was so
more
scandalized
sausage
by
facts.
Zwingli's sausage proclamation that he tried to ban the Reformation from Switzerland.
You know, I think the rule is Erudi has to read
No.
that.
It's great. I'm glad that he read it. That is fantastic.
You have to read the preface to that one, though, which came before.
Oh God! Fine, I'll read them all here in just a second. All right, those are the blessings. All right, you can give them a Benny. You can give 3 players a Benny, or you can the hot potato. It's kind of like a hot potato, right? You float the blessing around to whoever you'd like to end with it. Whoever has it at the end of the stream is the person who gets that blessing. The curses. Now, this is the part of the menu that you should really care about. For $20, you can steal 2 Bennies from one player and give them to another. $50, I get to steal a Benny from every player, and then we'll add a conviction to the lottery. $100, you can give a player the floating curse, which is the opposite of a blessing, in case you don't know. And
Of course, he doesn't allow the curse on himself.
that is, I can't have the blessing or the curse, but it is also a hot potato. Whoever has
He's
it at
got
the end
plenty of
has
his
it.
own curses.
And then we add a conviction to the lottery. And by the way, if you give the blessing to somebody with a curse or the curse to somebody with a blessing, they get to pick who the old one goes to.
That's nice.
And then
Wait, the
$100.
player gets to pick, or the person who donated gets
Yeah,
to
so for example, Rhythm, if you had the curse and then somebody also gave you the blessing, you could then pick who you want to screw over by giving them the curse. So that is that would be in your wheelhouse. What did I do now?
Everything.
Okay, all right. I did. Okay. All right, back to this. And the last one for curses, $100 super chat. You can steal all of one player's bennies and give them to somebody else other than me. And then we also add a conviction to the lottery. Now, you might be asking, what the hell is this lottery? Why do you keep mentioning it? Well, it's very simple. We have a few milestones, the $250 mark, the $500 mark, and the $750 mark. At each of those marks, I will at random spin a wheel, and all whatever player it lands on gets all the convictions that were in that lottery. There's always at least a minimum of 1 in there at any given time. So if you guys, get enough super chats to put like 3 in there or something, whenever we give it out the lottery for that round, if it landed on who needed the most, probably Noelle. If it landed on Noelle, she would get all 3 of those convictions.
Is Caleb's name in the lottery, or is it ley lines? Because that'll be very important. So that
it's ley lines, and rhythm.
Ley line. I like that.
Ley lines is pretty good too.
just put Caleb in there twice. We'll be fine.
You filthy line fucker.
We'll figure it out.
You should make like a margarita drink called that. That'd be pretty good. But yeah, and then the last one, if we do hit that 750 on top of the lottery draw, we'll unlock the adventure deck for the players, because I know you guys like all of my NPCs having to fall in love with the characters. And then
there you go, DNS.
That's when we
There's
will
your answer.
pull the drawing for the Savage Pathfinder books as well. I do see there's a question about removing yourself from the lottery. I have no way to remove you from the lottery, but if you win and you don't want to win, you can say so in chat, and we'll just draw somebody else. That's an easy solution for that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, or lime squeezy if you're limes. I think that covers it. So I don't know, clear as mud. I think that's pretty clear, pretty easy. Can't hear you, Caleb. What do you mean?
Which one?
Which one? There's 2 of them.
Ley lines or rhythm, and hey, why can't you hear them? I can hear them both.
Well, ley lines is kind
hear
of
'em.
low.
I can aim it more in my face.
But
Say something, rhythm.
I should be fine.
Yeah, I see the sound going through
everyone
for
should
both.
be good.
So I'm not sure, Sassy Witch, if you want to clarify, but you should be able to hear everybody. I can hear everybody, and I see the sound going out on the thing. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going around while you guys send these super chats. I know we already got a few sent, though, so let me read those real quick.
Please do.
Oh, I can't wait.
See, you
I
guys are
missed
supposed to
this.
be cursing them and not razzing me.
Has it ever gone that way?
Yes.
Not as long as
I'm
I've
gonna
been.
press X to doubt.
All right, so let's see.
Hey! Well, thank you, Mr. Steve.
Aw.
Hey.
All right.
DNS starting it out strong.
Okay, so let's see. To start off, we had for $5 the horror host.
Here we go.
The affair of the sausages refers to a Reformation event in 1522 in Zurich, where reformer Huldrych Zwingli argued that you could eat sausage during Lent. Thank you, the horror host, for that fascinating sausage fact. Dragon Noodle Soup for $2 says Ragabash is missed, sir. Salute. Well, thank you, Dragon Noodle Soup. Ragabash is now a taco truck seller, if I remember correctly.
He's gonna likely be in the tacos rather than serving those tacos.
Yeah, we had you go in business with
Leatherhead.
Leatherhead, and you're selling Danger Snake tacos or Danger Noodle tacos. The horror host then sent $10. Hugo von Hollenberg, the Bishop of Konstanz, was so scandalized by Zwingli's sausage proclamation that he tried to ban the Reformation from Switzerland. What the hell? Where do you learn this stuff? What the hell?
He's a master of
don't
sausage lore. Don't mock him.
Like, do you go to
Why
Chat?
don't you know this stuff?
Do you go to ChatGPT and just like, hey, what is some sausage lore I could use to torment my friend? And it like gives you all this bullshit. Like, how?
Oh,
Just
you
how?
assumed he's your
I was
friend.
gonna
That's
say.
so sweet.
He wouldn't type friend.
He would. Everybody considers me a friend.
Stuck in the friend zone. Rude, I confirm.
Except for Randy. Randy is not in the friend zone.
Dragon
He's in the best friend
zone. Dragon Noodle Soup sent $20 and sent a blessing to JT. DNS, if you could confirm in chat if you mean to give him a Benny or a blessing, because if it's a blessing, that's a $100 super chat. But if you're okay with the Benny, that's the $20 super chat.
I'm sure he
But
meant
either way, JT will be very happy because, well, you're probably the only one that'll give him anything. Horror host.
Except a hard time.
Except for a hard time.
It's
Yes, that's
definitely
true.
better than what Randy gave you. You know what I'm saying? It requires a shot or two.
The horror host became a member for 16 months and said Zwingli. Oh, again. Zwingli based his argument from Martin Luther's Sola Scriptura. Scriptura. Incredible. I think technically the horror host.
He said Benny.
What?
He said Benny.
Okay. A Benny for you. The horror host sent $5, $10, and then a membership. That's $20. So if you want to give a Benny to somebody, the horror host, me would probably be preferred since I'm the one being tortured. Feel free to let us know. But all right, so we are going to. We are going to.
Wow.
I'm getting yelled at. Hold on. All right. So that should be good to go. We're gonna move over to the map now.
His puppeteer got all weirded out.
Got
there
it
for a
all
moment.
screwed up.
I got some messages
Excuse
that
me,
threw me
sir.
out there for a second.
That's-
I had to
that's-
figure out what was going on.
That's Muppeteer, okay?
I hate all of you. All right,
I just
so
mind my own business.
we are now on the map screen, and
We are?
but yes, well, I mean, we are for me. I don't know about you guys. You should be in Foundry because that's where we're building our characters. Now, I did instruct the players to please start with a clean sheet so we could build characters for you, and you can see everything from scratch from the very beginning. And of course, they all immediately started dragging things onto the sheet.
Lies. I did
Noelle,
nothing.
probably because she's a woman, was the first one not to listen, and immediately dragged a goblin onto her sheet. And then everybody else was like, "Oh, well, if Noelle can do it, I can do it." So
Screw this. I am gonna start doing that now. Start adding all my stuff.
where
on
I
there
do,
right
I'm
now.
doing my best for you, Chad. I'm doing my best for you.
Is it a felt like mold dragon noodle soup?
Very felty.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does the level of abuse we inflict on you directly translate to the number of benefits and such that we get?
Usually.
Yes.
Quite possibly, yes.
I mean that as in I will steal your benefits. I'm gonna close this. All right, here we go. All right, so we've got their sheets here. I'm gonna open them for you to see, chat. So this is JT's sheet, which he's already fucked up. Good job, JT. Chris, awesome. We'll put his right here. We got ley lines.
I put my name on it.
Yeah. Yep, and you missed. You made the A in castle uppercase, while everything else was lowercase. Just pointing it out is all.
It looks better uppercase.
No, it does not. All right, and then we've got Noelle's character, and then we got rhythm. So here we go. We got all of these wonderful sheets, and we are going to build these up. So, guys, we're going to walk through these. I'm going to tell you the first step. So the way we're going to proceed with this is I'm going to tell you what your next step is, what the instructions are, what you're supposed to do. And then while you're working on that, I'm going to round robin to you guys and start asking you stuff about your characters. Pretty straightforward. But we did just get another super chat, so let me read those real quick. Dragon Noodle Soup for $10 says, Erudi is less of a friend and more of a persistent mold growing in the corner of a room, or a goblin living under a rock in your backyard that won't leave until you answer his riddles. Good God, what the hell did I ever do to you, man?
Boom, roast.
Is that a riddle?
Wow. No, we're not doing hard choices. That's not stealing a Benny. It's not stealing a Benny. I start with a deficit of... Never mind.
You say that again.
I just don't know why he hates that rule so much. It actually shortchanges me in the long run. So we did Dragon Noodle Soup. Tuesnos for $20 says, welcome back, Noelle. Give Erudi hell. Why? Why are you on her side? She tormented me for a whole season of a show.
It was glorious.
Literally
Don't worry,
why.
Twos
That
knows.
is
Hell comes with
100%
me.
why.
Brace for more.
Good God. Good God. All right. So for those of you who've never played Savage Worlds or Savage Pathfinder, the very first thing you have to do before you do anything else is decide your attributes. Now, for those watching the screen, that is this area right here. That says attributes, and your 5 core attributes are agility, smart, spirit, strength, and vigor with a hard R. You get 5 points to invest in those. And in this system, I'll just show you here on Rhythm Sheet. When you go up a point
That's
in
the clean one.
Yes,
read
it's
them.
the only clean one. When you go up a point in a stat, it's a whole entire dice level. So your stat for agility is D4. If you add a point to it, it goes to a D6, to a D8, to a D10, to a D12. And then after that, D12 plus 1, D12 plus 2, D12 plus 3, D12 plus 4 is the max. So, yeah, they're going to pick 5 points, and they're going to change those dice levels to what they want. Now, something to keep in mind, and I'm going to tell this to Chris specifically, because, Chris, you're the new guy. Your attributes are tied to your skills in the sense that whatever your attribute is, so say agility, let's just say it's a D8, any of your skills that have in parentheses agility are capped at a D8. So that is something you're kind of setting the cap for your skills whenever you pick this as well. What now? I hear you guys snickering.
Read the YouTube.
All right, you got 5 points to figure out your shit. I'm gonna go read this super chat. Traitor. Chrysanth, you work for me.
Chrysanth only speaks the truth.
He has forsooked you.
The crazy thing is she blessed you before cursing me. I don't get it.
Wow. Chrysanth for $100. I want to thank you, but I feel so betrayed at the same time. Blessing to Noelle, since she's the nice GM. Wow. I am the most benevolent and kind GM that's ever walked on the face of this planet. I just want you to
The
know.
more you have to say it, the less it's probably true.
No,
Man,
it's
things are-
very true. It's
Things are
very
back to
true.
normal around here. Everyone just abuses Erudi. I love it.
Good God.
I've missed this.
Well, you are now blessed, Noelle, so I'm hoping somebody curses you in the meantime to kick that away from you. But for now, you've got the blessing, so you better hold on to that potato and hope it stays hot in your hands.
Can we get some Kermit memes?
No, we don't have any Kermit memes. Sorry.
Speaking of hot in your hands,
There's no DMs from Randy. I don't even know who the hell Randy is. All right, thank you for that. And oh man, I'm getting yelled at already. So let's go down the line, and while you guys are picking your core stats, let's start with Rhythm since I'm already on his sheet. Tell us kind of some of the basics you're thinking about for your character. What race and what class are you considering?
Yeah, so with this, right, you get to choose your race right off the bat, or your ancestry, as they call it here in Pathfinder Savage Worlds. I'm going to be going an elf for this campaign. Actually, the first time I've played a flat elf in anything, so this will be interesting. Specifically, though, the only reason I was interested in going it is for one of the racial swaps that you can take in one of the other books. So I'm excited for that. And then for my class, which is represented by edges in this system rather than an actual class itself, I'm going to be going as a witch. A male elven witch. We'll see how that plays out in the setting that we're going to be sitting in. So that's the basics of what I'm going to be doing. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope everybody else ends up thinking that's a lot of fun too. And if you would like, I can go ahead and add the things to that, or to my sheet, so people can see it if you have it up.
Do not do that as of yet, but
Sounds good.
awesome. Yeah, sounds like it should be a lot of fun. When you say a flat elf, I just want to confirm.
Yeah, flat
Okay, yeah, all right. That's all we needed to know. Fantastic.
up top, not on bottom.
Okay, all right. Cool. So let's see. We're looking. Scott. looking at what you guys are working on. All right, so far JT's not followed any directions. That's good. Neither is Chris. This is also great. So far, this is going. Wow, ley lines also is not followed.
I'm not doing anything.
Aladdin was my name.
All right, we'll try this again. We'll try this again, guys. You got attributes, okay? Towards the center of your sheet, and you got 5 of them, and you got 5 points to upgrade those attributes. If you click the little gear right next to attributes,
I thought we were gonna change it together.
I
I
didn't
thought
know.
you wanted us to
Yes.
put them in now.
Jerk.
yes, while I'm talking to you, that was
You
a.
were extremely
You didn't say that,
unclear.
idiot.
If all of us misunderstood it,
It's your fault.
it's not
right.
us.
Because you were too busy reading the sausage facts in chat. That's why you didn't understand what I told you. I swear to God.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, mine's done.
You have 5 attributes. Pick them, and I literally said, verbatim, I said, while you're working on that, I'm going to talk to the first person about their character. That was literally what I said.
That sounds like
Okay, chat, I want you to go back and
Sounds like a
rewatch
you
and see how much
problem,
of a lie that is.
That is not a lie. That is not a lie. I'll find it myself.
And of course.
Actually,
to God.
shouldn't we be adding our ancestry first, since that'll give us this attribute bonuses?
You would
Yeah,
think that,
no.
but you know, you didn't want us to write
You'll
there.
just
Remember?
you'll just keep in mind that that's going to happen.
Oh my!
Well, it's
God.
already
Okay.
happened on mine.
I'm gonna do it. Screw you.
I'm a woman and I put in my ancestry.
The order of operations is very clear in this system, okay? But while you work on those, but one of you even did it. One of you worked on the stats, so I know I said it. I hate all of it. All right. You know what? I don't want to talk to Noelle. I'm mad at her right now. I don't want to talk to any of you right now. Who should I talk to? You know what? Ley Lines was the most quiet in that circumstance, so I'll talk to him.
Wow, that's because we're not in a movie theater.
So, oh, wow. Wow.
I missed you all.
I swear to God. All right, Ley Lines. Before I ask you for what I was going to ask you, King Darth Dave has sent $20 and said, "Congratulations to the Brewers, Benny for Rhythm."
Hey, that is 2 pieces of good news right there. Thank you, King Darth Dave.
Brewers fan, huh? Okay, all right.
Gotta represent.
When I was a wee young lad and I had a Game Gear, I don't know if you guys remember those. I had a Game Gear and I had a baseball game that came with my Game Gear, and I always played as the Brewers. I didn't know jack shit about baseball. I just liked the name.
Yeah.
That's Randy's favorite team too.
But I also lost all the time, so that means they're probably not that great.
Best team in baseball, man.
I'll take your word for it. Where are we at on the bar? Oh, we're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close. We've almost hit that first tier, guys. We did get another super chat from Warman for $20 and says, to get the character art accurate, everybody roll for endowment. Highest gets the Benny. Any female character gets to roll twice for top and bottom. Oh. Do we have any female characters?
I
Question.
don't think so.
You know what? That's a good... You know what? Maybe I'll skip you, Leylines. I'm going to go over to Noelle for a second. Noelle, why don't you tell us about your character, Snyx? What is the race and class and gender?
Snyx is a goblin alchemist, and essentially, they are so ugly that age and gender are pretty much indeterminate, or, you know, optional. So they could be
Pronouns that it.
If you pulled down Snyx's boxers, you could probably figure it out. But visually, you're saying too ugly to tell.
That's like staring into the abyss. I mean, it's a horror that will warp your mind. It's just.
It's true. I hope we're not doing any of that on this show, to be honest with you. If we start looking at, like, goblin genitalia, we've gone too far.
Yeah,
Sure thing, monster fucker.
I didn't. I got.
We heard how you feel about slime girls.
I got the
Cat
word
monster,
I can't say because
other
it'll
monster.
get us demonetized. All right, I was enchanted and forced into that monster situation. Okay.
Oh, the brain thing, a grape.
Yes, that happened to me.
We gotta We got to be careful with this line of conversation, or we'll have to switch to Twitch.
Oh no! Oh no! All right, so I guess we should roll for endowment. So let's do that.
Naruto, I always wanted to be like his hero, Hassan.
Oh boy, there's so many. What are you guys rolling over here? Let me delete all this shit. Clear chat log.
What do you want to roll? What do you want
Let's
D100?
see. Oh, a D100. So if you don't know how to do that, you just type /R space D100. And then higher percentile means you're in a higher percentile for your.
No.
Oh no! JT's a 23%er. Damn, that goblin stacked.
Oh no!
Oh no.
The rhythm's a 7. Holy crap! Leylon is almost you, Aruda.
Wow.
My
He
character
almost
is an
measured
elf.
up to you.
Rhythm.
Wow, we all
holy-
suck.
Well, I mean, you're an elf, so I guess that's probably typical.
Another short stack of a goblin.
Jeez Louise. What is it with the female goblins lately? Chrysanth also rolled for endowment in our private game just because. And she's a
She's the
goblin.
anti-Luton
And hers was a 93.
circus.
Let's go.
Close, Chris. It's
you need a space between the slash and the D100.
and
Spacey.
this, I think the slash has
Oh,
to-
and the
wait,
R comes after the slash.
Right.
Oh boy.
And you can put a 1 in front of the D as well.
Dude, you guys
Slash
are
You don't. You don't have to put a
if
one.
your
don't
goblin
know.
is going to be your seductress for the party, this is going to be a problem.
That's what you think.
You know, the other thing is too,
This is a really-
Chrysanth's goblin is also an alchemist. So I started to think that you two are just stuffing bombs into your tunic up there to try to
No.
yeah, I think you're faking it. I think you guys are stuffing your bra stuffing over there.
No.
Hey man, from all I've read about Corvosa, this place is weird.
Yeah, because I'm a huge boomer. I'm just gonna roll an actual dice here.
I'll show you what it looks like in chat for the future, but yeah, it's just what's inside that parentheses.
So I got a 30.
Okay, you're all very below average, and
We all did except for Noel.
yeah, except for Noel, who apparently is a stacked little goblin.
My weird barbed little cat penis is small.
God. Oh God, it's all barb, no
Well,
penis.
Without giving too much away, you might not be the only cat in the party all the time. I have plans.
Aruda, I failed to tell you. We're going by Cthulhu rules.
I have plans.
Oh, I don't know.
We're going by-
when you say it that way.
Cthulhu rules here, so me and Rhythm got the highest rolls.
No, it is
Wow.
not Cthulhu
Yeah,
rules.
we're
You know
playing
what?
golf.
Can we say canonically you're related to Chrysanth's goblin, and maybe that's why you're both female stacked?
Hey, I
little
did it.
goblinesses?
I'm not female. No one will
you shouldn't
know.
be happy you did it.
Hey, still be
I'm
me,
glad I
man.
rolled the physical.
Oh, that's true. I guess
Let's
we
keep
don't
the
really,
physical
We
roll.
don't know what Snix is for sure.
Snixie Sweeney.
You know, for some reason, I don't feel so bad about my 23 now.
Snixie Sweeney.
Nixie Sweeney?
Dear God, what have we come to? Oh boy.
You have to lose your
The
hindrance
horror
and figure out a new one.
Oh, it looks like we got some member chats. I'm sure these will be complimentary.
Mm-hmm.
King Darth Dave, a member for 4 months on Moose Skull. Wow, I feel like it's been a lot longer than that. Maybe I'm thinking of a different channel. Says Rhythm is even a better GM than Erudi, who only enjoys Randy. Wow. Just
Facts.
wow.
What can I say?
No. And then we got Psychosis 29, member for 6 months. Says, how do you know if Erudi is lying? I don't. That's how you know. He says his lips are moving. Well, wow. Oh,
Which
no.
ones?
I just got another one.
One's is crazy.
Yep. Read it.
The horror host for $5. Is this a whole novel about the affair of sausages?
Yes.
The Affair of Sausages inspired the 2015 small vocal composition Geist und Wurst by Edward Rushton.
They just know how much you love sausages.
I don't know what I did to deserve this. I never said anything about sausages, and somehow I've gotten this being levied my way. But thank you for those super chats. We definitely appreciate them. All right, so let's see if you guys actually did what you're supposed to do. All right, so it looks like Rhythm did his 1, 2, okay, 3,
I
4.
haven't done my homework.
All right, so that looks pretty good. Snicks is okay. Wow, 666 is in there. That makes sense.
Low T Erudi, and I thought
Six,
the affair
six,
of
six.
sausage is what.
666.
Number
Yeah.
of the beast.
Oh, wow.
I said I was bringing hell.
Erudi enjoys facts about
You
meat.
didn't lie. You didn't lie. All right, Caleb.
Dave.
Okay, not very vigorous. This seems awesome. And then let's see.
He's never
Chris
vigorous.
didn't do his homework, but he did warn me. I mean, all right.
Yeah, I got as far as hit the gear, and then you just ran through a bunch of stuff that did not. It bounced right off the smooth brain. So if you could just say it again, but
I
really
would love
slowly.
to. So those once you hit the gear, it's going to open up a little window that lets you upgrade your attributes. You can put
Chris,
up to 5. What?
go ahead.
I'm trying to
I'm
explain
sorry.
something.
But before you explain, let me just, Chris, don't feel bad because they only gave me 10 minutes before I had to do this and told me out of nowhere, and I had to do it.
I was just going to
So
say,
don't feel
it's
bad.
not your fault, Chris. We've all been
Yeah.
through it. You know, you just got to trudge along.
It's so easy. It's so easy. You're going to be like, wow, this is the easiest thing I ever saw. You got 5 points, right, that you can put into any of these skills. And if you put a point into it, you get to raise it up another dice level. So agility, for example, is currently a D4. If you spend a point on that, you just click the drop down and pick D6. That represents
Okay,
1 point having been
got
spent.
it.
And you got to do 5 points. Easy, right? Easy. I told you. This is
Got
so
it.
easy. This is the easiest thing you're ever going to do.
All right. Well, it seems like agility is gonna be what I want to do, so I'll go ahead.
I can't
Put a
read
point in
where we
there.
are on the damn tracker.
You'll
what?
probably want to do some smarts as well if you're thinking of doing what you were talking about doing.
So it looks like
Yeah,
we're about $42 away from that first tier. $42.
Yeah,
The most important number ever.
Not bad. Not bad.
So I put 2 points. That just leaves me with 1 point left. So I hope I make the right call because, like, again, I never played this before. So
You're probably not, but don't worry. We're going to get you through this.
You can buy more later.
and he's not gonna be a very strong guy. So you know what? We'll make.
Do we
but
have any
will
strong
make
guys
him,
in this party?
Just me.
Okay, good.
We'll give him some spirit. What
Some
is spirit
spirit.
control, Erudi?
So spirit is linked to persuasion and various other influential type things. Also,
yeah.
it's used whenever
Missed.
resisting mental effects or enchantment effects or things like that.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. Well, okay.
Isn't it good for like faith-based stuff as well?
Yep,
All right.
So that should be, yeah, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. All right, you guys have made it through step 1, and we're only, God, and now we're into the program. I'm sure we're going to get through this. So the next thing you do, all right.
You didn't even ask me about my guy.
Only chat cares.
I'm going to go through each step of the character creation with you guys, okay? I'm going to explain a step to you. I'm going to be like, guys, now do this. And while you're working on that, I'm then going to move on to the next person to talk to them while you're working. This is the process.
I'm so glad we went over this ahead of time so we knew what to
I
expect.
literally explained it out loud. All right. What was I about to do? Oh, skills. All right. First thing I need you guys to do before we even talk about the points for skills. On the right-hand side, there's a little, there's a vertical menu of things. One of them is a book with a globe on it. That is your compendium. Click on that.
Book with a globe.
Where?
It's on the
Third from the bottom,
yeah,
right hand side.
perfect. On the vertical icons. That's gonna open up.
Oh, the compendium.
I
The globe thing threw me off. I never noticed there was a globe on that little book before.
I found it, Erudi.
okay. There's a folder in there called Savage Pathfinder. If you open that, There will then, under that folder, be one called Core Rules. That's going to open a bunch of little things that are part of the dragon picture looking thing. One of them is called Skills. I don't want to open that. Those are all the possible skills you can have as a character in this game. After I tell you how to do your points, and you decide on what skills you want, you can drag those skills onto your sheet. Okay? So that's where you're going to find the skills that you're looking for. All right. I can't even believe what I'm seeing in the chat right now. I'm not reading that. All right, so you guys get 12 points. You get 12 points to spend on skills. You start off with, on your sheet, core skills that everybody has. So you have a D4 in at least athletics, common knowledge, notice, persuasion, and stealth by default. Okay? You can upgrade those if you'd like by spending a point on them and making them go up a dice level the same way that you did your attributes. Or you can add a new skill. So you can look at this list of other skills that are available. For example, we'll just say fighting. You can add that to your sheet as a D4. That'll count as 1 point spent. And you can keep upgrading your skills for 1 point until they match their related attributes. So, for example, athletics is linked to agility. You can see that in parentheses, right? So if your agility is a D8, that means the most you can put in is a D8 worth of points because you've reached your cap. You can go over that, but if you do, it'll be 2 points for every 1 rank you want to go over because you're exceeding your natural ability. Does it all make sense?
I think I follow.
Okay.
But are you talking like upon each level up or just this time?
For which part?
Well, that applies to each.
It applies
level,
every
like-
time. But for right now, just focus on character creation. Yeah, everything I'm saying right now is character creation. So you can spend a point to raise it up another dice level up until it hits the linked cap. So common knowledge is linked to smarts. So in Chris, your case, you had a smarts of 8. So if you put in 2 points, that would bring you to a D8. That would be your cap. If you decide you want to be common knowledge of 10, that's outside of your cap of 8 smarts. So you'd have to spend 2 points to go up that next rank. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well, wait, we don't have our classes in here yet.
That is true.
Oh, no, but
You
that-
don't. And we're going to add those shortly. So if you know that your class or your race or something is going to give you a boost somewhere, just keep that in mind as you're building, if you know that ahead of time.
Well, doesn't some of ours add things in because of the magical backgrounds and stuff?
Yes. It won't add your spell casting if that's what you're asking. That's only when you level up later.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, we'll add those. That'll open up your powers and all of that here shortly. Now, that is a good point. In that same area where I told you guys to find skills in the compendium, which is the book with the globe, there's a whole bunch of other boxes. One of those is edges. If you go into edges and you find the class that you want to be, so I don't know, just say fighter. Where's fighter? Or barbarian. Barbarian's right here. If you open it up, it'll say requirements. You need to have at least a strength of D6 and a vigor of D6. So you want to make sure whatever you're picking does line up with the class edge that you're going to pick, because you do need to meet those minimum requirements. Okay. All right. So let's go talk to JT a little, since he was so butthurt earlier. By the way, don't forget to, if people have been buying you bennies or whatever, add those to your sheets so that we know what you have at the tell us a little bit about your character. What are you playing? What's the race? What's the class edge you're looking at?
I'm playing a human inquisitor because I was not allowed to play a coalition in my own Rifts game because Circus Freak is an ass monkey and didn't want me to play something I actually wanted to really play, which was a hater of all other species, human. So I'm sort of playing that now, even though he doesn't hate all other species.
Fantastic.
Just hates crime. But that's why he's human.
Yeah, Inquisitor will be fun. Those judgment
Now,
tokens are no joke.
Should I say everything or?
Up to you. If you want to say what your character's motivations and goals are, you can. If you want to save that for the campaign, you can too. Your choice.
Well, if he lives long enough, he will become a Hell Knight. That is his goal.
Ooh.
Yes.
Hell
Since can't
Knights.
start off as a Hell Knight.
Hell Knights are a lot of fun. They're also not a lot of fun if you have to fight them, but they are a lot of fun in terms of being a class. So I think you'll enjoy that as well. Looks like we've got a few more super chats, so I'll finish chatting with you here in a second. Dragon Noodle Soup sent $5 and said, Dragon would like to roll for heavy machinery. Actually rolls 23 out of 100. Heavy machinery? Like, what do you mean heavy machinery? Are you
Cat
talking
person
about...
beat him out.
Are you talking about... That's not heavy machine. 23 is not heavy machinery, DNS. I hate to break that to you. But then he sends another $2 and says, Erudi, you have to go over I did go over I literally just went over JT's character.
He sent that before you did that.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm still mad. He also sent $2 and said, all right, after endowment, roll performance. Who, you or me? You want them to perform? Who are they performing with? Themselves? Because I think they'll always be
Erudi,
satisfied.
can you do
in
me a
this case.
favor?
What?
Can you roll a D100 for me?
No,
Come on.
not happening.
Chat wants that for performance. Come on.
Oh, God, what did I do now?
Give Noodle what he wants.
Adding a skill still only costs 1, and then raising it up to its max its attribute dice only costs 1, and then it's 2 over whatever the attribute dice is, right?
Say that again?
I want to make sure I'm counting my points right here.
What about
Yeah,
them?
so going from 0 to D4 is 1.
But I'm adding in skills. So like if I want
If you add a skill, that counts as a point.
1 point. Okay, good. I'm counting correctly. Here we go.
Can
Yes.
I read Lynn's member message for you? Because you skipped
We
it.
have 5 points, you said?
No, I don't want to read Lynn's
This
member
one has
message
12.
because I'm sure it was
12.
atrocious.
12, okay.
What was Lynn's?
Her member message says, in order, GMs, number 1 is Noel, number 2 is Moss, number 3 is Real Life Fake Wizard, number 4 is JJ, number 5 is Sevi, number 6 is Frost, and number 11 is Erudi.
Okay. Okay. I got you, Lynn Green. Also, I think that's reverse order. And we got a message from a Scandinavian hooker. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's for me.
For $20. Oi, ye bearded and dented dungeon master. Your head's got more craters than me boat's hull after a storm. Batten down your hairpiece and stop limp-wristed dice rolling, you codfish-brained fool. I'd throw you back in the ocean, but I'd be polluting. Benny to Noel. The hell? Really? Why do I take all the daggers and she gets the Benny? Some BS is what that is. And then Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks, sends $5. And he says, any barbarians in the party are beraging due to their small peckers. That's true. I don't know if we have any barbarians, but if we did, I would be raging about that too. 100%. Wait, what does that put us at? Okay, so that is 2084, but I think just saw what I was looking for. Oh, 237, and then that was okay. Wow, we're really close. We're like $10 away from that first tier, guys. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. All right. Was I still asking somebody about your stuff? No, I think I was talking to JT, and we're done with JT. Have you guys figured out your skills?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Chris?
What about
I
you,
have
Chris?
two
How
more
you feeling?
points.
I know what
Okay.
I think I know what I want to put in. I just, I'm still kind of so we've got 12 points.
Uh-huh.
How much does each skill cost?
1. So if you add a new skill, so if a skill that's not already on there, so for example, you added gambling, that would be a point right there. And then any of them that you want to raise higher than a D4, that's an additional point. So if you wanted to change gambling to a D6, that'd be another point. If you wanted to change it to a D8, that would be 3 points total. At that point, it's a D8, which, since gambling is linked to your smarts and your smarts is a D8, that's as high as you can go. Unless you want to spend 2 points per rank, because you want to exceed your natural ability. So if you wanted to make gambling a D10, you'd have to spend 2 more points for that. So 5 points total. Does that all make sense?
I'll pretend like it did.
I felt like that was such a good explanation.
Listen, I was the worst student in class. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to just learn by doing. I have a unique process of learning.
So you don't have to think about the complicated rule. Look at your skill. So say athletics. You see in parentheses how it says agility?
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure you never raise it higher than agility if it's athletics. If it's common knowledge...
How would I raise it?
You hit the little pencil next to it, and it'll open it up, and you can do the little drop down, and there's a D6, D8, whatever. You change it to whatever it's supposed to be for the number of points you spend. I explained it very well, Darth Dave.
Again, this one's not on Erudi. I am very simple-minded.
Why won't my persuasion change?
Chris,
My
were you thinking of
persuasion
doing
won't
like
change.
some kind of throwing weapons or anything like that?
Because women are not persuasive.
Throwing weapons?
Yeah. I
It
thought
says
you
when I
mentioned
open it
something
up,
like
it
that
says
before.
D6, and then I go back, and it's still a D4. Why? Well,
I
those
don't
are
know
all
if-
my points.
Not as like a particular thing. I mean, like he would throw
Okay.
something if he wanted to,
mind.
but
I was just going to mention, if that had been something you were looking into doing, athletics is what you would use to do that in this case.
okay.
But
Yeah, I'm
you don't
going
have to
more
worry
for
about
a-
that
more
if
for
that's
of
not
a-
the case.
I'm going more for a reach in your pocket and lift something out without you noticing kind of guy.
Excellent.
Gotcha. You'll definitely want thievery. That'll want to be on there for sure. And if you are planning on doing any kind of fighting, make sure you put either fighting or shooting,
That's
whichever one you're
why
going to
I've
do
got-
onto your sheet.
That's why I've got meat shields, but maybe it wouldn't hurt to have some basic kind of self-defense.
Yeah, if you're going to be using any kind of, so if you're going to be using bows or something, you're going to want shooting. If you're going to be using swords, you're going to need fighting. At least a D4. But for fighting specifically, that does contribute to your parry, which is your melee defense. So just you know.
All right, I'll put fighting in there.
Everyone probably wants fighting in there.
Yeah.
Not always. it's not necessary. If you're going to be staying out of combat and away from the melee guys, everything else is just targeting a 4. So it's just if somebody does get up on you in melee, you could be in some trouble.
Which they will. Let's be honest here. I mean,
Maybe if you have a good enough tank. I'm just saying, you might be. Listen, Chrysanth took no fighting. She had a parry of 2 and she survived. Barely, but she survived. So, I mean,
I'm the only fighter, huh?
I throw
I have
things.
I have fighting.
Melee, yeah.
But a vigor of what?
Kind of doing that.
2?
Oh yeah, my
Six.
vigor's dog water, but
Yeah,
I'm
so
a-
you're gonna get hit
you
and die.
always have dog water vigor. You
Yeah.
always almost die.
Yep, both. Oh, I'm actually. Yeah, this is the 3rd time in a row. Raycona, Daryl, and Cyanar all have a vigor of 4.
it's about right. That is about right.
Okay, I'll spend the point to bring that up.
I'm missing somebody.
The dude with the least vigor.
Oh, Chris. Right. So we did hit 250. So we've hit our first goal,
Hey.
which is awesome. Thank you, chat. I'm gonna go, which means we're gonna do our first lottery. So let me go ahead and grab that, and put it on here. Oh God, here we go. Oh shit! Did not mean to do that. Oop.
So that.
All right, so that should be right there, so chat can see it. Ooh, the colors are so ugly, but oh well, chat, you just have to deal.
Leave Caleb alone.
Wow. Wow. I didn't say that, YouTube. All right,
Disavow.
so here goes that spin. We'll see who wins.
Practically a god.
And And it looks like Leyline wins that conviction. So you will get a conviction from that first lottery. Good job. Good job.
I needed something out here, man.
Which means we are 1/3 of the way to our goal, chat. Remember, you can send curses and blessings to these guys. Don't let them get away without a curse. Come on, one of them needs to be cursed. Pick one of them. JT.
Send me the curse.
I
Definitely
don't
JT.
appreciate what you did to my name, sir. And I certainly don't appreciate you asking the curse to come to me. I always get the curse.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's science. Magnets work a certain way, curses work a certain way, and you attract curses. Is all
That
I'm saying.
explains Randy and Kermit. I get it
I
now.
swear to God.
Magnets.
I swear to good.
Some might even call them. Never mind.
Give you time? Well, give you time for what, Chrysanth? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to pull?
Trying to figure out who she wants to curse.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Just pick Jay. Don't pick Rhythm. Well, actually, maybe pick Rhythm. I don't care. Pick somebody. Honestly,
if you
no.
curse me, it's gonna force Chrysanth to.
If somebody
not
curses
curse me.
Noelle, I'll throw an extra conviction in the lottery just because I'd like to see her cursed. That would make me very happy, actually.
I haven't even said anything in a while.
Yeah, I said enough.
Were we told to do our ancestries yet?
No, you were not told to do your ancestries yet. If I told you to do your ancestries, I would have said
Probably
to.
wouldn't have listened.
Yeah, there's that as well. I think you guys look like you've done your skill points. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Chris is all fours, so it looks like he's not quite there yet. But
I am currently in the process, so I'm just trying to keep track of all my points.
he's slowly working his way up. All right, technically,
I'm the sped kid, all right?
The next part should probably be hindrances, but I'll tell you what, because you guys are so anxious to get your goddamn ancestries and classes on there. Let's go ahead and do ancestries. It's very simple, the same way you did skills. All right, you just go over to your compendium, which is the book with the globe, and you find ancestries and abilities. When you open that, if you look around under the ancestries section, you'll find all the ancestries. You can just drag it onto your sheet. It's so easy.
Oops.
It really is so easy, isn't it?
It's so easy. It's easier than JT, which is saying a lot.
I'm pretty easy.
Yeah, he's very, very easy. So you'll notice, and just for chat's benefit, whenever they drag these ancestries on, it immediately adds anything that would be related to that ancestry onto their sheet so that they have it. So humans, for example, start with a free extra edge, which is nice. They also get a D6 in any one attribute instead of D4 of their choice. So JT, you get to go in and pick one of your attributes and bump that up one.
Where do I find Inquisitor? Is it here or is it in the other book?
That'll
Should
be
be in the
in
other book.
Edges, and for you, Advanced Player's Guide.
Okay.
And some of them will do it automatically. For example, I'm pretty sure. Where the hell are you?
If we are taking alternate things, because like Alchemist has like a standard bunch of special abilities it gives you. If I'm taking an alternate ability that swaps one of them out, should I swap that out?
Yeah, but why don't you tell us all about it? So, see, Snyx is a goblin, if you guys don't know. Goblin's a little monstrous race. Comes with a bunch of cool things, like being agile. So she gets a bump to her agility by 2. God damn. So it goes, her agility goes up by 2. That's insane. She is capable writer, which means she automatically gets a D4 in writing.
No, I won't. Because
I'm getting there, Noelle. I'm giving them the foundation before you wreck it with your wrecking ball. Okay, keep your balls in your pants for 1 second. She gets dark vision. She gets outside major, because she's a goblin and nobody likes them. Her size is smaller. She gets sneaky, which means she gets a D6 in her stealth instead of a D4. However, what Noelle is talking about is there's some alternative options for the races that you could swap in to replace something else. So what were you thinking about, Noelle?
I'm swapping out capable rider for eat anything.
Eat anything. Okay. What does eat anything do? What did you give up the ability to ride a mount for?
I do not, or rather, I get a free reroll on survival checks for foraging food and a +2 bonus to vigor checks when consuming toxic substances, which I feel like is important as a identifying my chemicals that I pick out of the trash for my alchemist.
Incredible. Incredible. So yeah, if Snicks is eating out of the garbage can, it'll be fine. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Who haven't I asked about their character? Gotta be somebody, right? I got oh, you know what? I haven't asked. I skipped you because I'm still gonna skip you. We're gonna go over to Chris.
Hello.
What were you thinking about playing, Chris? What is your race and class?
So my guy, Salvanto, is a cat folk, and I'm currently in the process of trying to find his ancestry, which I do not seem
It'll
to
be
find.
in the advanced players.
I'm sorry, I forgot
Right.
you were playing something weird. So instead of core rules, there's a
I'm always
folder.
playing something weird.
There's a folder like 4 slots above it that says Advanced Player's Guide. If you open that one, it'll have another
Right.
set of all of those things. Just find Ancestry for that one. And you should find your cat folk in there.
Ancestry, yep. But I'm not seeing the ability to drag it into my thing.
You know what? I'll drag it for you. I'll be basically. Oh shit! I just fucked something up. You scroll down the Ancestry
No
tab.
way.
You'll find cat folk under Ancestry. You would just left click it and drag to your sheet.
I got cat folk abilities and a list of its abilities.
Yes, so those are just the abilities. But if you go to the left hand side of the contents and scroll down just a little bit, you'll see Ancestry as a category
Left-hand side of the contents.
of the Ancestry contents that you're finding those abilities in.
Uh-huh.
Right above cat folk abilities, there's Ancestry.
I feel like we're looking at two different things.
No, we're not. You just said you saw cat folk abilities, right?
Right. I go over to the default screen that we're on. I go over to the right side and I click Ancestry under Advanced Player's Guide. It just brings up a table of contents.
No.
Catfolk is one of them, and it lists off their abilities.
Wait, what did you do?
So there'll be one oh no, you have to go see above
Yeah,
catfolk
just
abilities, look
Scroll
up,
up a little bit.
and there will be just the ancestries, and catfolk is second from the top.
He seems like he's seeing something different for some reason.
I'm definitely
I-
seeing different from what you're seeing.
He's seeing the full book.
What is so where you see it listed catfolk abilities, that header, look above that just a couple lines.
I think I know what he's doing. He's looking at. All right, so when you open the Advanced Player's Guide folder, did you
Yes.
click the thing that says Rules, or did you click the tab that says Ancestry?
I clicked the one that said Ancestries.
Well, I don't know what you did, but I'm going to drag catfolk onto the sheet for you. So that's there for you. Very nice.
Fixed. Yes.
And no idea what happened there, but look at that. You
So Chris,
That's hilarious.
That's so hilarious.
wait, what did she do? What did she do? What did you do, Chrysanth?
Chris
What she
said,
always does.
I want to curse Leyline since he wants to be cursed so badly, but I'm still scared of Daryl, especially since he sleeps in the buff. So curse Rhythm.
Wonderful.
Oh, I read that wrong. I thought she cursed you.
Rhythm, you've been cursed.
Yeah.
So we've got,
weird how that works.
Yeah,
Where are the
very
classes?
strange. Very-
I know they're
under
archetypes,
edges. No, they're in edges, not archetypes.
oh,
They're edges,
thank
not
you.
archetypes, yeah.
So look for
Thank you,
your.
Chrysanth. I appreciate what you've just done. I appreciate that somebody out there is going to fix this incorrect situation.
Will they? I'm not seeing a lot of people throwing around curses and blessings right now, man. You might be stuck. But yes, the hot potatoes have both been handed out. So right now, Rhythm is holding on to the cursed hot potato, and Noelle is holding on to the blessed hot potato. if you'd like to change that for either of them, another $100 super chat will move it elsewhere. I recommend giving the curse to Noelle and then her having to give away her blessing. That is my recommendation. But you take what I say and just do it. All right.
Noelle, we could just trade straight up. I'm okay with it.
Nope. Chats will be done, but I think chats will should be done to Noelle is what should happen.
You don't speak for chat.
So Chris, what you'll notice is that when I added Catfolk, it did give you a bunch of stuff on your edges and hindrance tab of your sheet. Agile.
Yeah, for some reason I got opportunist twice.
Yep, don't know why you even have opportunist at all. We'll delete those.
Oh, well, I added opportunist once.
I don't think you... Where did you get opportunist? That's a rogue,
for my
right?
skills. Yeah.
You don't quite qualify for opportunist yet. I'll explain this to you in just a second why you don't. So I'm going to delete that for just a moment. But so it gave you agile, cat's luck, which gives you free rerolls on evasion rolls. So what I really wanted to show you was where it says agile, catfolk are graceful and agile. They start with a D6 instead of a D4. When you go over to your traits, you'll notice your agility has gone up another dice automatically. That's because of that. So your agility is now a 10, which is pretty badass. So you're looking pretty agile, my friend.
Nice.
Now, the other thing you'll need is your class edge, which you could find... What class are you taking?
Rogue.
Okay, so that'll be under core rules, under edges. And the rest of you'll find your class in the same area. So you'll go in there. Now, you grabbed opportunist. The reason you can't take opportunist under rogue is you'll notice there are some requirements. And the requirement for opportunist is that you are heroic and a rogue. Heroic is a tier. You guys are novices. So you don't quite qualify for that yet. So you can only take the base rogue, which is it's called rogue. Novice, you have to have agility of D6, which you do. You have a notice of D6, which you do, and a stealth of D6, which you do. So you can drag a rogue onto your sheet, and that'll give you everything a rogue's supposed to have.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let you drag that on there for me because I know that I'm not going to be able to.
You still can't see it? Okay, I got you. Boom. You are
Thank
now
you.
a catfolk rogue, and you'll see now that you got a bunch of other stuff added to your sheet, which will be very useful. Did everybody else get their edges added?
No.
Sure did.
I don't have mine in, but
Oh, that's because you're a
we knew this.
you're a
To
magus.
make it difficult.
You're a magus, but with an F. Yeah, we'll get that fixed for you. So, yeah, let's talk to you real quick before we hop on to the rest of this. Explain that to us. What are you playing as a character? What is your race in your class?
I am doing a half drow magus. Yeah, he's gonna be a little bit unwanted in town, I'm guessing.
Yeah, drow aren't terribly loved. You're a half drow, so I mean, they'll let you, I guess, exist, but you might not be terribly looked upon as. That being said, you got a goblin in the party, so you'll have some competition.
One thing that I did for my ancestry was I took the alternate ancestry ability, getting rid of the half-elf's elven magic, and replacing that with urbanite.
Ooh, what does that do?
So urbanite, it gives me a minor hindrance of suspicious, but the trade-off for that is that I get a free reroll when deceiving others or attempting to detect when I am being deceived.
Okay, that might be very useful for you.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll that like every 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
and Magus is
It's a mixture of a melee class and a wizard almost. They mix spellcraft with their weapon fighting. So there are abilities that allow me to use power points in order to increase my next fighting roll, or to reduce the map of my actions.
Magus is a lot of fun.
Very interesting.
I think you're going to enjoy it.
Sure.
It's it is a difficult class because there's some wording that makes things a little bit. You'll see. But overall, though, it's still a very powerful class, no matter how you read it. We did get some more super chats here. We also got a question in chat. Somebody said, "Can we do a wheel to decide who gets cursed?" Sure. Yeah, if you'd rather we spin the wheel than you pick, I am okay with that. That is no problem whatsoever. Also, Frost sent $50. Hail, Frost. Good to see you here.
Wow.
The menu says that for 50 of your human dollars, I can give a Benny to 3 players with the fewest Bennies. Make it so. Well, that's everybody, except for, what, JT?
Noel.
I
was
have
gonna
2.
say, I have 0 bennies.
All right, so
Yeah,
that
I got
means-
nothing.
So it should be Chris, Rhythm, and okay. Wait, you?
All hail the old man. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
How many does ley lines have?
0.
Oh, well, those 3 then.
All right, everybody but JT and Noel, I think, gets a Benny, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
That's correct.
All right, so you all now have an extra Benny. Look at that. All thanks to Frost. Well done, Frost.
you.
You've made my life more difficult. I hope you're happy. Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks, sent $20, and he said, "A voice sounding like an awkward teenage farm boy can be heard from on high. A cat walking around on 2 legs? Golly! This place sure is strange. Anyways, I gotta go before Miss India hits me again. Good luck, Mr. Kitty."
That is the worst Jimmy impression I've ever
I
heard.
didn't realize it was
right?
Jimmy until the end. If I had realized it was Jimmy, I would have not done it that way. I was just doing my own version of an awkward teenage farm boy. My bad.
So I don't know what you're talking about. It was uncanny. Sounded just like him.
You know, maybe you should reread that to give the audience what they wanted. You should read that quote.
Let me see if I can find it. A voice. Okay. A cat walking around on 2 legs? Golly, this place sure is strange. Anyways, I gotta go before Miss India hits me again. Good luck, Mr. Kitty.
Oh, no.
So much better. So much better than my version.
I
Oh,
know,
god damn, Jensen. $100.99. That is 200 in my book. Says spin the wheel, but it's for both blessing and curse. And good night. Wow.
Thank you, Jensen.
That
Look at
is
this
a hell of a good night, Jensen. I'll do that for you now. And it looks like we've hit our next level of the lottery. So this is going to be a
I
3
really hope you have
conviction pot.
amazing dreams after that.
All right, I'm gonna do the lottery first because I've already got the correct names in there for that. So I am going to pull that up, and then we will do the blessings and the curses. All right, so let me add the wheel back. Oh, that's the wrong wheel. Let me fix the wheel. Properties. Ba-ba-da-ba. Puppy power. No, that's not correct.
Fucking dare.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Puppy power.
Puppy power.
Everyone hates Scrappy.
I hate Scrappy.
You are
Doo.
kind of
I
scrappy.
hate
over there.
Scrappy Doo. All right, here we go. Why is it not showing? Noel, JT, Chris, Leylance. God damn it! It did it again. Copy. Oh, I didn't hit save. That's why. That's my fault. The only thing so far this stream that's been my fault.
Yeah, huh?
Well, you did choose us.
All right, so this is for the lottery of 3 convictions. So, hold on, I got a message. Let me make sure it's not something that's important before I do that.
You ought to get.
Why are you gay?
You are gay.
All right, spinning. Spin, 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 spin. JT got 3 convictions.
Oh
Woo.
my god.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
I don't think you've ever won anything, so good job.
I never have. You're not wrong.
That's
The only thing
amazing.
I ever win is the
Genetic
curse.
lottery.
Well, we're about to do another roll for that. So,
Yeah,
who currently
know.
has the curse?
Me.
Rhythm. All right, so we're gonna change this to Noel then. Oh wait,
Wait, what?
hold on. Chris, JT, no ley lines. This is ley line. Perfect.
Say what now?
Click save. All right, so this is to see who gets the curse. And spin and spin and around we go. The curse goes
Wish I
to
could see that live.
ley lines.
Ooh.
Hey, you got what you wanted. Thanks, John Gordon.
You finally got what you wanted.
Which means we now have to move the blessing. So that would be Noel. So I got to change that out for rhythm. Save that one.
What is the blessing again?
You don't know what it is yet.
don't know yet.
You won't
Oh, okay.
find out until the show starts.
Oh, nice.
Or at least right before. Here we go. And JT gets the blessing.
What is
Wow,
this?
This guy winning everything.
Did you rub a luckstone tonight? What's going on with you?
The world is paying me back for dealing with you.
Me?
I
I
wanted it
haven't
to-
done shit to you.
Like, I really wanted that blessing to go back to Noel just to spite you.
Well, I took her off the wheels.
He took her off the wheel.
'Cause it had to be moved, so it couldn't go to the same person.
Wow.
Could still come back to me, Chad.
Listen, Chat. I will still honor my deal. If you send the curse to Noel, I will put 2 more convictions in the lottery. Because
Thank you, Jensen. You're the best.
I just want Noel to be
Heck
cursed
yeah,
so
man.
badly. But where does that put us? I think we're
My
doing
character
really
has
well.
suffered enough.
600. We're at 625. So we are $125 away from meeting our goal, Chat.
You can do it.
Let's see if we can surpass it.
Yeah, if we surpass it, hey, even better. But we're hoping to at least meet it. Is our goal here. All right, so let's go back and finish up these characters as best we can with the brain power I'm working with on this cast. Have we all got our classes and ancestries on our sheets?
Much as I can.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, the
mean,
next part
you
is
did it
one of
for
my
me,
favorite parts about the system: hindrances. So it's kind of, think of hindrances as flaws, right? If you if edges are benefits and things that you're really good at, your hindrances are things that weigh your character down and give you some cool role-playing things to work with. Same place in the compendium under core rules and also under the advanced player's guide, there's a hindrances tab. There's a lot of them. They are divided between minor hindrances and major hindrances, and some even have a minor and major version of both. For example, greedy, you could have the minor version or the major version, and they mean something a little bit different mechanically or narratively depending on which one you pick. You can give yourself as many hindrances as you want. I will not tell you not to give yourself a ton of hindrances. Please do. However,
Caleb, how many did you take?
However, there is a benefit you can get from hindrances. What do you mean, Darth Dave? What do you mean? Why are they picking hindrances now? They've done everything else. They've done their attributes. They've done their skills. They picked their class. They picked their race. When else am I supposed to do hindrances? I have
Daddy,
no
please
idea what
stop
these people are
yelling.
talking about. But yeah, so you get to pick for every minor hindrance you add, you get a point. For every major, you get 2 points. You can get a max of 4 points. So you can get any combination of hindrances to a total of 4 points, and then you can take those 4 points to buy yourself more skills, edges, or attributes. So by taking on some flaws, you can give yourself more benefits.
How do I get it to say major?
No, I always do hindrances last. I do hindrances last because everything else is done, and now they get to upgrade from there. So the hindrances come in after. What was your question?
How do I get it to say major?
There's a little
so-
button when you edit it.
Yeah, once you drag your...
Do you go into the menu, go to properties, and then there's a checkbox.
Yeah.
Oh, it's under property. Okay.
And I disconnected right as I was about to explain. I'm glad somebody else figured it out while I was disconnected.
You're welcome. Okay.
But yeah, there's all sorts of hindrances in here. I would recommend that you don't take... You know what? I'm not even going to say. Just do what you're going to do. I'll be interested to see what you guys pull off here. But the hindrances can be a lot of fun. One of the other benefit to having your hindrances is if you role play them strongly during the stream in very significant ways, I'll reward you with Bennies sometimes for doing so.
John Gordon.
Yes, John Gordon. You are the
Is it-
man. He sent $100, and he said, "Curse for Noel. Us Draugus got to stick
Is
together."
it Drauga's what I think it is?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, yes.
Hilarious.
So Noel, you've been cursed. Oh, what a shame. What a shame.
That's a lot of convictions in that.
That
tally
does.
there.
Y'all just racist.
That
Thank
does
you,
mean
John
we
Boy.
are up to 2 convictions now in that lottery already, which is pretty nice. Which means I think we're pretty close. We're like 25 away from meeting our goal. Damn, that's pretty solid. But you're welcome to continue blessing and cursing the. Actually, just blessing, because we don't want Noel to lose or curse them as much as you would like. That would be fantastic. What was I saying? Oh, so hindrances. If you role play them strongly, for example, if you had the curious hindrance, and it's obvious that, if I go take that artifact off of that dais over there, probably a stone ball is going to fall out of the ceiling and crush me. But I might be like, but your character's curious. I got a shiny Benny for you if you go grab it anyways. It's just a way that can make the story a little bit more fun, and I can also reward you for it with some Bennies and things like that. So.
I don't see racist on here.
Does he have a draw pass?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good question. Is there a version of racist on here? There might be. Maybe delusional could be racist. I don't know. Or code. If you took code and your code is to be racist, I suppose that would work.
We'll figure it out. We'll workshop it.
We'll workshop it for sure. And there is also the advanced. Did the bar break? Looks like the bar broke somehow. Let me take a look at the bar. So we should have been at 725. I can fix the bar. Don't worry, I'm a genius.
It worked before you broke it.
I didn't break jack shit. Widgets. Superchat. Oh, gosh darn it, it did break. You are not wrong. I'm just going to put goal. 750. We're at 725. Oh, we are so close, chat. I can feel it in my bones.
I
But that's
had
that
bar
bone.
jokes, but I refrained.
But
Okay, so I am a bitter loner.
Hey, me too. Sorta.
And for my
a
character,
cooperative.
I've given Bennies for roleplay before.
Hey, me too.
In fact, I literally gave them Bennies last Strange Aeons for role playing. I've done it before. It's just it
better
can't
do
be
it again.
overdone. Like, for example, if your hindrance is mean and you're mean all the time, I'm not going to give you a Benny all the time. But if you do
But
something,
if you do it well,
yeah, if you do something that's exceptionally mean and like really just zones in on that hindrance, then yeah, I'll give you a Benny for, especially if it's funny and well timed. But yeah, chat spoils you guys enough that I definitely need to make sure that the RP is exceptional and worthy of it. All right, so let's see hindrances. Oh boy, I can already see some good ones. This is going to be fantastic. You know what? Let's share these hindrances. I want to talk about these. This will be fun.
hell yeah.
Actors. Let's should I start with JT? He's usually behind. Oh no, look, he's doing good. Good job. I'm proud of you, JT. What hindrances are you taking?
I've been done. Well, one of mine is from the book, the Crimson Throne book, Love Lost, All Alone. It's a major. My wife and child were murdered by Gadrin Lamb. I am vengeful and emotionally dead. He's basically my Mummy's Mask character, but not a gay-ass cleric.
Wonderful.
He's a badass inquisitor. I usually never repeat characters, but I hated that character so much because he was a stupid cleric. I remade him for this.
Oh, you.
Wonderful.
But he's going to be less of about crime, he's not going to be
No.
less of an asshole, but everything else he doesn't care about.
Frost. I only had the one.
And just
I also got,
I can't wait to read this. Real quick though, for you, I don't know if you've added it yet, but just so you know, the background that comes with the adventure won't count towards the points. So if you're wanting the 4 points, you'll still need either a major or 2 more minors.
you motherfucker.
I was letting you know that so you don't get screwed over. Okay, this is me being good to you. Okay, this is me being good to you. Looks like
That's not good. I got to
well-
add 2 more then.
You could add 2 more, or you could make one of the minor ones you already got a major. You know, you got some things to work with.
You know what? I'll make the overconfident one major, and I'll leave the quirk. I trust no one. Paranoid.
Then you just need one more minor. Yeah, that'd be really easy.
Yeah.
All right, so we did have Loti Erudi for $36. Really? Says, my big wrinkly brain can't find what this gets me on the menu. What can I buy for you, Erudi? Well, for $36, you could get me a Benny. I'll take that. So if you'd like to get me a Benny, Loti Erudi, I'll gladly take that. Unfortunately, there's nothing specifically for $36, but there is a $20 category. We could accept that.
I would take can't swim, but I'm not a drow.
Wow.
That changed their art up a little bit, though.
Well, speaking of, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. We're just going to go. Frost sent a $50 super chat, and he says, speaking of mean, Erudi, take a Benny from everyone. Yes! So all of you lose a Benny, and
I think I'm going to take mean.
Gonna gain
Thank you, Erudi.
5. You're taking mean as a hindrance?
Yes.
Thanks, Frost.
I like how Frost just spent $100 to give you a couple bennies.
I'm not going to be upset
love it.
about this. I'm not going to be
love
upset. That does add a conviction to the lottery.
Now I have no
so
bennies, Frost. You bastard wizard.
I think he's done a very good thing. A
You
very
have 3
good thing.
convictions and a blessing. I think you're doing fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
We're doing great. We're doing great, guys. So in total, that puts us at $811. We have surpassed
Hell yeah.
the final goal of the stream.
That's worth a drink.
Chat's
For the
coming out hard
final
tonight.
lottery spill. So 4 convictions are in this lottery. That's awesome.
That's worth a drink. I'll say it again.
I do think I want to drink, but I got to get to the wheel first. Oh shit, wheel. So JT.
What's this wheel for?
JT and Caleb, you won one already, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So last one.
You can't win again?
No, you cannot win again. So it's down between Rhythm, Noel, and Chris for this last one.
Whoop.
And this is for 4 convictions, according to the Nugget.
Oh, man.
So this is a good one. So let's make sure it's on the screen. I don't know if it is. It's not.
Since it's nugget math, can it be 5?
If it's Nugget math, technically I should be like fractioning this. So this is probably actually
She sees
25%.
4, but there's another 4
So it's probably
above
just
that.
1. Yeah. So it's probably 1 conviction because she's a Nugget. But it's all right. I'm gonna make it 4 because I'm a generous soul. That's what really is going on. So let's spin that wheel. Maybe I clicked it and it didn't do it. Let's do it again. And it looks like Rhythm gets those 4 convictions. Well done, Rhythm.
I totally earned that, by the
That's
way.
because rhythm is a
there's no
dancer.
luck involved.
Totally earned. You know, I would say I'm
Thank you, Frost, for
surprised that
pushing us over
Noel
the edge
didn't
there.
win one of those rounds, but I know Noel's luck, so if there's one person I thought
mean,
was not going to
I'm
get
wearing my crying is a free action shirt, so
That's about expected. So amazing, chat. Thank you guys so much. We have reached the goal. You guys are incredible. We're gonna finish out the characters, and you can continue still messing with them, sending bennies and curses and all that stuff. There are no more tiers to unlock for the goal, so that won't apply any further. But yeah, if you want to send more and you want to help the stream more, you certainly can. If you want to just make these guys cry, that's also a worthy goal.
You want to help Noel and make Erudi cry?
No, do not help Noelle. I want to see her miserable after what she did to me in Mummy's Mask.
I did nothing to you in
Terrible
Mummy's
things,
Mask.
terrible things, all the time, man, all the
You
time.
inflicted more on all of us. That's the crime.
More was a blessing. More was a blessing,
No,
and he expired
no.
too soon. And you know what? Maybe Mort didn't actually die. Maybe he's been reincarnated in Corvosa. We're gonna find out.
That son of a bitch has been cursed in both of my games, Erudi. I hate you.
I think he would be wonderful to be here. All right, so also because we reached that goal, it is time for our raffle to see who won the prize tonight.
Hey,
Oh yeah, we're gonna take a drink, aren't we? Let's do that real quick, and then I'll do the raffle.
That's a two already. But,
If you have a beverage, and would like to celebrate us doing this, you don't have to by any means. I'll take a little shot of tequila.
Blackberry.
I'm not a tequila person, but I'm trying to get rid of all this crap.
Have you tried this yet, Erudi?
What? No, I have not. Is it
It's
good?
really good. Yes.
There's still a lot left in that bottle since we had session 0. JT, come on, man.
Wow.
know that's
Maybe
not
I'll,
you.
maybe I'll
That
try
much?
it. Maybe I'll try it. But cheers
Did anyone
to
buy
you.
me drinks? No.
So cheers to the chat bastards who come through every single time we do this and help us get this artwork taken care of and the intro videos. You guys are going to be you're going to love the art. And Jeff is going to redo the intro and put all this art in. You guys are going to love it. I promise you. We couldn't do this without you guys. The show wouldn't even exist if you guys weren't here to watch it. We would just be screaming out into the void for no reason. I'd be getting made fun of by these guys for no reason. It would all be worthless if you guys weren't here. So cheers to you. Cheers to this cast. And cheers to Mort, who will be coming back. Dungeon Daddy loves you all. Cheers.
Cheers to the chat, except
Thank you,
for
Frost.
You're not my daddy.
And just for DNS, because I know he's out there. Dungeon Daddy.
All right.
Well, that
I
was
feel
for Noel too.
molested. I'd like to
logging
file
off.
a report to HR.
Quit.
We're rebelling.
Made them
Oh, look
all
at
so
Frost
happy.
coming through again.
Oh,
Look at this.
I'm glad I
my
never.
ears
Love Frost.
I'm glad
are
I never
offended.
deleted my other Benny.
No, Frost, you were doing so good. Why would you give them her bennies back?
He did fine.
Yes.
Does that mean I get a Benny back?
Because I understand math and money so well, give the
no.
3 players with the fewest bennies each a benny. That makes sense, right?
Oh, actually, maybe.
Also, drink? Sure, I'll take another drink for you, Frost. All right, I don't know who has the lowest now, because Noel, you
I have 1.
You have 1, so you won't get 1. But 4 of you are at 0?
I was at 0, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys
But
got
I
the...
thought you all got Bennies before. Then what
Yeah,
happened?
He took
I
them
got
away.
Bennies.
Then
You took
Frost...
away.
He
I
took
stole
one from
them.
all of us.
Oh.
I stole them.
So there's one person that won't get a Benny out of
So
this.
yeah, one person
Beyond
won't get a
Noel.
Benny. So the 4 of you roll off. Just do a D100, and whoever gets the lowest is the one who will not get a Benny. Well,
I'm not
take a
going
shot
first
for
this
Frost.
time. Last time I got cursed.
And before I take this shot for Frost,
Oh,
so we do have a raffle going. What that raffle is for, just so you guys know, because we are playing this system.
It's rhythm.
Ah, what is this?
Pathfinder for Savage Worlds is the system we are playing. I have an extra
Where's
set
mine?
of these
Oh.
books. I have an extra set of these books because of a shipping error that happened whenever they sent me my copies of the updated versions. So they sent me out a whole new round of books, but didn't ask for the old ones back, and we're like, "Hey, you can keep them." I was like, "Okay, cool." So we've got 2 extra sets of these books. We're doing a raffle today to give you the core book, the Advanced Player's Guide, the Bestiary, and the Companion. So if you win the raffle, you'll get this. You can enter the raffle by putting exclamation mark ticket, I believe, or raffle. I don't know which one. It'll say in the
Raffle.
instructions on there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Exclamation point raffle. If you are a follower of the channel, it'll give you 1 ticket. If you happen to be a member, so a paid subscriber, you'll get 2 tickets. The system's automated, so as soon as this is done, I'll hit giveaways over, and it'll pick the winner. Easy.
Reader, what you're saying is Frost is the new Dave. I'm sorry, Frost. That's what he said. You're the new Dave. You're the new Chaos.
Wait, why did I say that was Dave? Who said that?
No. Zarita said Chaos. Frost is Chaos. And I said, so what he's saying is Frost is the new Dave. Because Dave used to buy all the Chaos Bennies and shit in the chat.
Oh, gotcha. Dave, he did used to cause a lot of chaos. That is true. That is true.
Yeah, so now Frost is the new Dave.
Frost must
according
be
to
feeling,
Zarita.
Frost must be feeling fidgety today or something. He's being a little fiendish. But cheers to you, Frost. What,
Am I drinking again?
he's old as God, so what God giveth, God can taketh away, is what I'm hearing here. Cheers. God, I am not a tequila person. Man, I can't wait to go back to whiskey. Okay, so as mentioned before, I know a few of you said you entered the raffle not realizing what it was and you don't want to be a part of it. If you win and you don't want it, just say so in chat, and we'll redraw. It's not a big deal. So I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes. So when it hits midnight my time, I will do the drawing, but I'll give you 5 minutes. Anybody who hasn't entered, who wants to enter, can. And I did let the cast know they are ineligible to win this contest because this is for you guys, the viewers. So they have not entered
Happy
either.
sacrifice.
But I keep entering.
Well, I will kick your tickets to the curb. To the curb. All right. So cool. So that puts us at 850 or 61. Damn, I could do real math. That's insane. Thank you, Frost. That was very generous of you. Very generous of you.
A GM that can do math? What?
Now, if anybody, oh man, I wish there was a way to get rid of the blessing. $500. I'll just axe the blessing altogether.
Whoa.
I'm only saying that because nobody will actually do it. What are you guys doing in chat?
That's what
right
I always
now?
say, and it always works.
Wow.
Don't get rid of my blessing, Erudi. Shut up.
You cannot exclamation mark Erudi, dumbass. That is not a command. That is
It's
not
the
a
best command.
Should be.
All right, let's see. So left on your character, so we did the hindrances, right? Have we all picked those? Are you all pretty confident that you did everything right there?
Right enough.
For Chris specifically, the rest of you may know this already, but you got 4 points because you picked the hindrances you picked. Okay.
Yeah, I already cashed them in.
Did you know how to cash them in?
Yeah, you said you could raise a skill with them, right?
So you can spend 2 points to raise an attribute, 2 points to pick a new edge, or 1 point to raise a skill. There's a lot of things you can do with them.
I have a question.
I spent all 4 of them to beef up stealth.
Very well.
Erudi,
Yeah.
since I had to take that hindrance for free, do I get either of my edges for free, Inquisitor or armor training, or do I have to pay for those as well?
No, so that the background, I asked you to list it as a hint. It's not really a hindrance. It's your backstory. I just needed a place for it to be tracked. So I asked you to put it in hindrances, but it's technically not a hindrance.
I got you. Do I have to pay for those edges though? Or are they like
Inquisitor?
free?
So you should have by default Inquisitor because you get that automatically. You get a class edge as a character. You're human. You're human, so you get a free edge. And then you got 4 points worth of hindrances, so you could spend 2 points to get an edge. You can spend 4 points to get 2 edges if you wanted.
Okay. I think they might have been spent right, but they might not have.
I'll go over it with you afterwards, but at least the audience gets to see the basic method of what we're doing. So the very last thing that you guys get to do after all this stuff is you get 300 gold. I guess that is okay. I'm going to back up slightly. There's one more thing you can spend the hindrance points on. You can spend a hindrance points to give yourself another 300 gold if you want more starting gold. But you have a starting gold of 300 that you can spend on equipment, and the equipment is in the same place as everything else. You just go to Compendium under Core Rules. There's a tab that says Gear, and you can find all the equipment under there that you can potentially purchase. And as long as you qualify to use it, you can buy it. So I think just about everything in there should be purchasable by you. So that should be real easy. And then we got 1 more minute here till we do the raffle. Do you guys got any or chat? Yeah, you or chat, players or chat. Does anybody have any questions about anything about what you've built, character choices, anything like that?
Oh, what? I could buy a cannon? Oh, man.
Can you use a cannon?
Probably.
That's
Probably
all.
not.
Yeah.
Bleep,
bleep.
Sorry, as you know, back in the day, playing with like SETI, I was thinking about destruction.
Well, that will tend to happen in sessions with her for sure.
Fair enough.
Oh boy.
Cool beans. All right, let's do this raffle while you guys think of other questions. Oh, actually, we got one. Yeah, what is everyone's name again? All right, that's cool. Let's go.
Yeah, we never went over that.
Yeah, I guess we never did say names, so I'm just going to go in order of the little list we have in the right-hand corner of Foundry. So, Chris, what is your character's name?
My full Christian name is Salvanto Calvin. I named him after Calvino, actually.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Calvino personified as a furry. By the way,
Actually,
if you guys,
I resent those allegations.
if you guys want to know the backstory of why Chris picked a cat person, he thought originally that Noelle was going to be the GM of this campaign, and he's like, I can ingratiate myself to her by picking a furry character. And it was only after he'd already told everybody what he wanted to play that he realized I was actually the GM. And I hate to tell you, man, I'm not Noelle. The whole furry thing doesn't do it for me, so you won't be getting any perks from me. But Noelle's character might cuddle up to you or something. I don't know.
That is a hell of a sigh.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm into the big titty goblin GF. So
yeah, that's a whole nother category, man. So hey, good on you. I wouldn't go that way either.
What about slime girlfriend?
I don't know anything about that. That is a fiction, and I will fight that to my dying day. And listen, Noelle, you can't sigh. It's your own fault. You admitted your proclivities online in front of everybody.
No,
it is what it is.
didn't.
Okay, we've all heard it. We all know it, and there's just no getting around it. Ley lines. What is the name of your character?
Sayonara from Sayonara's PI agency. We're the good guys that make your bad guys say goodbye.
Oh, God.
My fuck.
Did you put your pronouns as pigment?
Pigment poppy.
Well, we all have some interesting pronouns, except for who has not identified himself.
Oh God, Noelle.
Not perceive me.
Noelle's. I can't even believe you actually did this. Noelle's pronouns are Lost Doritos. Incredible. Incredible.
Which we also got a Streamlabs from Noelle's missing Dorito bag.
Oh, no.
Oh, did we? Well, I'm gonna have to go check that out here for sure. I gotta know the tea. Or the crumbs, I guess, if it's Doritos. But Noelle, what did you name your character?
Snicks.
Snicks. Oh yeah, we did mention that a few times. But
Yeah, we mentioned Snicks.
yeah,
Snicks.
Snicks. Snicks is a very interesting name. I like it. I like it a lot. Rhythm, what is your character's name?
My elven witch will be known as Rivar the Scarred.
Rivar. And then JT, what is yours?
Franz Castell. You can figure it out.
I know exactly what it alludes to. And look, I did get the message from Noelle's missing Dorito bag. For $5 says, I'm back. Meat is on the menu, boys. The hard taco meat, you mean? Fantastic. All right, let me go pull this or do this raffle, because I think we are good for that. We've passed the time that I promised. Cloud what? Okay, giveaway. All right, 23 entries. This could go anywhere. So let's close that and pick a winner. Dragon Noodle Soup. Dragon
Nice.
Noodle Soup.
Yes.
You were
Congrats.
pulled as one of the winners. So just confirm that you did indeed want to be a winner. And if you do, reach out to myself or Chrysanth on Discord, and we will work on getting you those books. So congrats. Let's see. So short of 36. Yes, it was definitely short of 36. Thank God. We got everybody for names. Did we see any other questions there that I did not answer before we start to go to close on this thing? Oh, did DNS leave?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
We'll give him a second. We'll give him a second to see if he's still there. My pronouns are he, him, because I'm not a freak. Thank you to Center One. Fed Frog. Seriously? Even if I had pronouns, I would be Fed Frog. His Majesty has a nice ring to it, though. Let's see. I thought I saw a question, but I seem to have.
Dragon was nearly asleep.
Shucks, the ring of invisibility is 20,000. Darn.
Oh, Dragon, you won. Are you happy to have won? Do you accept your prize? I don't know what it
Take it,
was. I could
Dragon.
have sworn there was a question, but who's the youngest character and who's the oldest? That's what it was. I don't know that, to be honest with
We
you.
don't know.
Who?
Find
Roll
that
for
out in the
age.
game.
I don't know if they've actually decided their ages. I don't know if we're ready to answer that question yet. But yeah, I think maybe that's something we'll find out. Something to note, we are going to be using Archivist for this. So once we make that link for the campaign public, you'll be able to go to their player profiles, read their backstories, all of that stuff. And then as the game progresses, Archivist AI will record exactly what we're doing and update their wiki entries automatically. So you'll always have the most current version of their character and what they've been up to, including if they're dead. So if they happen to be dead, they'll say dead on there, and I'll make sure that that is clear and in like big red letters. Maybe a trophy next to my icon or something. I'm just kidding. I don't take trophies for that. I would never want to see the demise of your characters. No, not Muppet Fed. That also would not be my pronouns. Thank you. Nobody took the young hindrance. No, nobody took the elderly one either, I don't believe. So
Nope.
Yeah, I was definitely not going to give chat that option again.
yeah, you made the mistake of offering something to chat and thinking they wouldn't take you up on it. That was yeah.
Turn that one sideways. real
You'll
fast.
learn eventually. You'll learn eventually.
It took one time. The eventually came really fast.
Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does. All right, so with that in mind, it looks like DNS has accepted his prize. And so
Good
with that,
job,
I'm going
DNS.
to close out the contest. And that was successful. We will be doing a couple more similar drawings here in the future. We're going to be doing one at the start of this show. So when we do the first episode, we'll do another drawing. And then also, we're going to be doing an in Discord one as well. I'll announce what the conditions are for that. So it's really cool that we got these extra books to be able to do that for you guys. And thank you, for everything that you guys do as viewers and tuning in and doing the likes and the comments and things like that. And by the way, thank you recently, especially for those who are participating in the comments brigade that we do over on Discord. For participating in that, our numbers have gone way up. Our likes, our comments, and even our views as a consequence of that have gone up thanks to you guys. So please keep doing that. If you're not on Discord, you should be. We have a lot of fun over there. It's a hell of a lot of fun in that group. We've just brought back Clown of the Week. The first one we have named is Gino, so he's going to be Clown of the Week for a week. And as you guys irritate me, I'll pick new ones. And we just have a hell of a time. We chat, we have a good time. We'll put polls up for you guys to make choices about what's coming down the road for the channel in terms of one-shots and things like that. And if you happen to be a paid member in any capacity, whether it be as for Legend Seeker on YouTube or in the Discord, you'll also have access to a special category called the Members Only Streams, where you can get in line to be on shows with us. So we might do some Royal Rumbles, for example, with a bunch of characters who are all fighting, or we might play some sort of game, and maybe live or something, a video game even, something that will be inclusive of you guys as a thank you for being members. So I think that wraps us up, guys. We have had one hell of a character creation. We went well past the goal, and that's really going to help a lot. I think you guys are going to love the character art. You're going to love the videos, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to play with you guys. By the way, you guys are going to be phenomenal. I can just tell from this character creation stream that we're going to have great chemistry, even if most of that chemistry revolves around making me miserable.
And explosions. Lots of explosions in the chemistry here.
I am told there will be explosions, for sure. Heavy is the clown nose. Yes, heavy is the clown nose. That is true. That is true. But all right, we're going to call it there. I'm going to let you guys go around and say where you might be found, what you'll be up to. If you haven't been on one of our streams before, you know that after you're done, you get to tag somebody else to go, saving me for last. So let's see. We'll go ladies first. JT.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
You're so filthy. Check me out tomorrow night on Riffs on my channel, and then Friday on my vampire game on my channel as well, 9:20 p.m. Eastern Time. Come check it out. And Erudi and Tuesday on Moonskull for Season of Ghosts. Come check that out too. We have a lot of fun on that show. It needs more of y'all watching that show because it's a damn good show.
Damn good show.
Kyle runs it because Kyle's cool.
Damn good show.
Yeah.
And also, you don't want to miss JT's really bad rolls.
My really good rolls. I killed everything last week. I rolled like 5 20s last week. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Normally, he rolls 4s like all the time.
Yeah, well, whenever you show up. Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Bad luck, Erudi. Anyway, am I passing it or what's the deal?
Tag you like?
I'm going to pass it to Noelle because you picked on her all night.
Yeah. For right now, you can just see me here playing this, and sometimes in chat. So I'll see you around, and I'll throw it to 3/5 Caleb.
Hello.
Wow.
Well, you guys can find me on the Kaiju Watch channel on Fridays, as well as check out Leylines for all the music and stuff. I am extremely excited to be playing this game with y'all. I want to thank all the people who donated, which would be Dragon Noodle Soup, Two's News, Horror Host, Chrysanth, Darth Dave, Orman, Psychosis, Lynn Green, Wilson, Scandinavian Hooker, Paul Farrell, Frost, Jensen, John Gordon, Noelle's missing Dorito bag lastly. So thank you guys very much.
I'm glad
Especially
my
the
missing
Dorito
bag
bag.
could help out.
Yes. And the Scandinavian Hooker.
Yes.
That was
Related, actually.
donated or member messaged.
That's secretly Frost, you know. No, I have no idea. But wouldn't it be funny if it was?
Oh, I will tag the
Lesser version of you?
yeah, I was gonna say
The purer version of
yeah,
you?
the pure version. Oh, and thank you to a bag of unruly cats, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
What'd the cats give? Those damn cats.
Well, calling me the pure version of you makes me really happy. I'm wearing this hat, by the way. You guys can find me on X at Rhythm RPG. That's RYTHEM RPG. I do microfictions over there, based around the games that I run weekly. You can find me on Start Playing Games if you are in the mood to do games with other people than Erudi, which I mean, start there, then come here and discover what's better.
Wow.
But I really, for all seriousness, I really appreciate the invite to come here, play games with Erudi, play games with the rest of these players, and play games for the chat out there as well. I hope we provide a ton of entertainment for you as well as ourselves. So with that, I will kick it down to Mr. Dagger himself, Chris.
Thank you, sir. I'm Chris with a dagger. Real simple. You can find me on X, Minds, and Instagram. All same name. Just look for the little dagger. And yeah, that's it for me. And of course, I look forward to seeing you guys when we start playing this. This is gonna be awesome.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Little dagger. Interesting choice of words considering your endowment roll.
Wow.
I had to end with a zing. Did we get everybody? We did get everybody, right? Yeah, okay, we did.
Yeah, that's
Wonderful. Yeah, this is gonna be great. And of course, thank you, chat. And yeah, Low T Rudai also sent a super. Thank you for that. Even though it was $36, which is a number.
Really good.
Perfect amount.
It's a number. But thank you for that, chat, as well. As far as what's coming up next, let's see. There is no Death Rattle tomorrow, but Monday, Frost is going to be running a one-shot called... oh, no. I just lost the name.
Be there or be
Bride-
wizard cursed.
Bride Price? Is
Bride
that the
Price,
one?
yes. I was thinking Princess Bride. I was like, that's not right. Bride Price. It's going to be a Dresden Files game. I'm not very familiar with the Dresden Files, but the people who are tell me that it's an excellent setting and
So
system.
good.
Good.
And
stuff.
Frost is he's a killer player, and I imagine he's going to be a very good GM. That is a one shot. You guys have been asking for one shots, so we're going to do them. We're going to do more of them, and we're going to try to do them semi-frequently. So you'll see those on a sporadic basis, and you guys will get to vote for some of them. So go watch his. It's going to be awesome. There'll be a menu for it. There'll be chaos, all of that stuff. A couple weeks after that, I'll be doing a slasher one called Frost Prick. That's going to be sort of an 80s, 90s slasher along the lines of Jason and Scream, that kind of stuff. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then we have a top secret one that I can't talk about just yet, but you guys are, I promise you're going to be very happy. Okay, it's going to be awesome. So those one-shots are coming. You guys asked for them. We're delivering. And please give us feedback on those, by the way. If you like them, like if you liked that last Lord of the Rings one and you really want to see that more, voice that, especially in the Discord and on the videos, because we'll take that feedback. And maybe I'll talk to Moss again and be like, hey, you want to do another Lord of the Rings one-shot again down the road? We'll bring you more. That's the plan. We want to make you happy.
Can I just say I'm really happy you're doing more one-shots? I mean, you guys are really lucky that you're doing more one-shots on here, because Erudi originally thought y'all meant back shots, and he was all for that. But then when we explained it to him, he felt he had to do one-shots anyway, and one-shots are fun.
Wow.
Definitely better than back shots.
Just wow. No back shots. No back shots. Just one-shots. Maybe one-shots on back
Past the
shots.
2 minutes,
Who
we
knows?
can make those comments.
Yes. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. But yeah, go check that out. Support Frost. He's going to do awesome. Last but not least, support Legend Seeker. If you don't know what it is, I'm making a tabletop role-playing game for you guys. It's going to take things back to the roots of what tabletop role-playing games are all about, with some fun innovations. And hey, it's coming from somebody that doesn't actually hate you. As much as I give you guys shit and I give the cast shit, whatever, you are my chat bastards. That is true. But no, we are not fueled by activists or outsiders. We are making a game for you, our customer, our supporters, and we want to make something you're going to love. So if you come check it out, you can look at my YouTube channel to see some of it for free, or you can go to the Patreon if you'd like to support financially and help us get a little closer to that goal of putting it in your hands. I think that's it. Thank you guys for showing up and rolling dice with me tonight, and thank you, chat, for being the chat bastards you are and coming in and supporting all the time. Bye, guys.
See ya.
So long, Throners.
Throners? Really?
Better than boners.